Hey y'all! In today's video, I'm going to show you how to take a green mango and along with a little bit of chicken and a few spices, how to turn it into this delicious green mango chicken stew. Stay tuned. Welcome back to another episode of In the Kitchen with Baker Girl. Thank you, Jesus. It is another beautiful day to be in the kitchen, and today I want to share with you this simple, easy, quick little weeknight chicken Instant Pot dinner that is made with green mangoes, parsley, some ginger, some red onion, and it's really, really good and flavorful. It's one of those things that you don't want to leave a drop in the pot, and I'm going to show you today how to make it. Now, before I jump into the video, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you won't miss out anytime I upload a video. Let's get to it. Now, the ingredients is not exactly pantry staples per se, but it is simple in how quickly you put it together and how quickly it goes together. Now, the star of this is green mango, and any green mango will do except for a honey mango. They're really, really sweet, and a green mango is not sweet. Why? A green mango, it's the same concept as using tomatoes in your dish. It's acidic. So I'm going to use a green mango. I'm going to peel it. I'm going to dice it, which, by the way, they are very nutritious and very, very good for you. They're packed with all kinds of good things that, oddly enough, is not present in a ripe mango. You can also pickle these. You know how much I love pickled food. So yeah, you can pickle a green mango, or you can just slice it up, sprinkle a little bit of lime juice or something on it and eat it as it is. And have it ready to throw all of it into my Instant Pot. And also, I'm going to use some flat leaf Italian parsley. I am going to use half of a red onion because I don't want a lot of onion, but I want a little bit of onion. So half of a red onion, and I have here a piece of ginger. Now, here I have 2 chicken leg quarters that I'm going to remove the skin and the fat, but I'm not going to separate them. You can separate them. They just go in the pot a little easier if you don't. And that is the basic ingredients. Now for the spices, I'm going to use some black pepper. I'm going to use some garlic powder. Here I have some chicken bouillon, which is powdered chicken bouillon. Actually, I buy the large container and then I just put it into the small one for a little bit of ease of sprinkling. I'm using some garam masala. I'm using some ajwain seeds, which these are also called carom seeds. And I'm using some chili powder. I've got some soy sauce, and I've got some raw honey. It's enough to kind of balance out the flavors, but I do not want this dish to be sweet. And then I've got some Chinese rice cooking wine. I have some liquid smoke, and I also have some crushed red pepper flakes. So I'm going to remove the skin off my chicken, and I'm going to take the skin off my chicken, and I'm going to take the peels off my mango. Okay, so I've got my chicken skinned and got all the fat removed, and I did add a good amount of olive oil in the bottom of my Instant Pot. So now I just need to get my mango peeled and diced, and then I'm going to chop up my parsley, thinly slice my onion, and I'm going to grate in my ginger, and I'm just going to throw it all into the pot as I go. Now, before I throw my veggies and my mango on top of my chicken, I do want to go ahead and season my chicken first. And I actually forgot a spice. How could I have forgotten a spice? This is za'atar. It is so good. Now, you can make this at home. It is a blend of oregano, thyme, and sesame seeds and sumac. And you can find this in the Middle Eastern section of your grocery store. I also make it myself. I'm just going to sprinkle this quite generously on the chicken. And of course the crushed red pepper flakes. Now, none of these spices that I was using here, aside from the barbecue mix, none of these have salt in them. It's very important. I prefer any spices. That's why I like just plain whole spices. Well, not plain, but I mean single ground spices, because they don't have salt, and therefore I can add whatever, because I'm going to be adding other things to it, and I don't want but so much salt going into my chicken. I'm not a salt lover. Enough salt to make sure things are properly seasoned, and then I'm good with salt. And now I'm going to go ahead and add my diced mango, my red onion, and my ginger and my parsley on top of my now seasoned chicken. So now I have everything in the Instant Pot. So I've got the mango, the chicken is, well, it's down in there somewhere. And I've got the red onion and the ginger. Okay, set that aside. Now we're going to go ahead and add the liquids onto it. Now there's enough liquid that's going to come out of this chicken without us adding water. Besides, water would start to kind of water down the flavor, and we don't want that, but we do want flavor. So I'm going to go ahead and add in some of my rice cooking wine. This is really, really good. You only need a splash, and you can skip it if you don't want to use it. You can leave it out. And as I say, because we're not going to be cooking this on a grill or anything, I'm going to add some liquid smoke. Liquid smoke is all natural. It's nothing weird. It's just natural smoke flavoring that they condense and capture the condensation. And some soy. This is why you want to avoid using ingredients that have a lot of salt in them already, because soy sauce and the rice cooking wine already have salt in them. So that's another good reason to skip salted things. And a little bit of honey. And just a little bit of honey, not much. I'm going to do about, maybe half a teaspoon of honey. That may sound silly to say a half a teaspoon of honey, but it really does. It makes a difference. Okay, now a little bit more drizzle of olive oil. Just a little bit. This smells so good. And I'm going to add just a tiny bit more crushed red pepper flakes right on top. That's that. Now, this goes into the Instant Pot, and I'm going to cook this. Now, when I was testing this recipe, I cooked the chicken I did the same thing, same amount, everything. And I cooked the chicken for 10 minutes, and it was done. It was fine. But it could have cooked maybe a minute or two longer. In an Instant Pot, stuff cooks very quickly. But I think maybe I'm going to cook this for 12 minutes. And I think 12 minutes ought to be enough. Don't put it in there for 20. That's too long. It is chicken after all. It doesn't take chicken too long to cook, especially high pressure in an Instant Pot for 12 minutes should be sufficient. So I'm going to go ahead and get this in the Instant Pot and get it cooking. And I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. And that is dinner in about 15 to 20 minutes, depending on how fast you chop. So let's get this in the Instant Pot. The chicken is done. And oh, wow. Smells good. So now I'm actually going to transfer this to a serving bowl. Just because, I mean, you can serve it right out of the pot, but I'm just going to transfer this into a serving bowl. Out come 1 1/4. Over she goes. You can separate the meat if you want to. I just don't. I mean, just extra work. But you can definitely separate it if you want to. Okay. Let's fish out some mango and some onion. And you can see what I meant about not putting this at the bottom, so that you can still see pieces of red onion. You can still see pieces of mango. Just drizzle a little bit, and it makes its own sauce, so there's no need to add any water to it because it makes its own sauce. Add the little soy sauce and the rice vinegar. Both of those give it a very nice color too. Okay, set that aside, and this is just extra. Don't got to, but this is just a little extra. I'm just going to toss it with top it with a little bit of parsley, just a little bit. The parsley actually is good in this. You can probably use cilantro, but I'm not a fan of cilantro. So, and a little bit of chopped red pepper. This just gives it a nice little color. And that's that. And dinner is ready. So the next time you're in the grocery store and you see a bunch of green mangoes, now you know what to do with them. You don't have to pass them by. Throw a couple of them in your cart and bring them home and turn them into this delicious green mango chicken stew. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to like and subscribe, follow for more videos, recipes, tips, cooking tricks, and of course, Instant Pot recipes. And the good Lord willing, I will see you guys again in another video. Take care, y'all. Bye.